Hello everyone, my name is Malia and welcome back to Wellness Wednesday. Today I have an update for you on how I'm doing on my 66 days of self-care challenge. So it's been 28 days so far. I've taken notes, I've learned some things, and I've struggled a little with one of my goals, and I'm going to tell you all about my journey. For my first goal, morning and evening skincare routines, I've done extremely well. I have done morning and evening facial skincare every day for the entire 28 days so far. In fact, I've done so well that I now see them as beauty routines because I include taking care of my hair because I'm on a long hair journey now, and taking care of my nails because I've never really done that well with those. I think a big key to my success in this goal is keeping it simple. On mornings that I'm rushing out the door to go to work, I still manage to rinse my face, put on some moisturizer, and then protect my skin with some sunscreen. In the evenings, I aim to at least wash my face and apply moisturizer. But once I'm in the bathroom doing that, I tend to add a treatment step if my skin is feeling it. That'll be exfoliation, using an active ingredient in a serum or something fun like that. And it's worked out really well. It also helps that I find these routines meditative and calming. It's a great way to start my day, and it's a great way to wind down before bed. I've learned a lot about skin, and particularly my sensitive skin. I'm getting better at knowing what triggers my skin to react and which ingredients are safe to use on my face and my body. And I'm seeing improvement. The biggest one of which is less sensitivity. And for me, that is all I've ever wanted. My skin is so sensitive that even products that are marketed for sensitive skin can make my skin react. So it's been quite a journey, and I'm so excited to continue on and take great care of my skin. Now for goal 2, morning meditation. Oh my gosh. I have done horrible with this goal, which is so surprising. As much as I enjoy meditation and I recommend it to others for a variety of reasons, I find it bizarre that I have such a hard time meditating every morning. It is such a struggle. But due to this challenge and taking notes, I think I have figured some things out. Now for goal 2, morning meditation. Oh boy, I have done horrible with this goal. I'm perplexed as to why, but since I've been taking notes and I've been examining what I do every morning and why I am pulled away from meditating, I think I figured some things out. My initial idea of doing meditation after I take my morning pill is not working out as I thought it would. I keep getting distracted by other callings, such as my rambunctious puppy. And once I get going with taking care of the puppy, then there's the cats, then there's this, then there's that. And the next thing you know, I'm rushing out the door on my way to work. Finding time to get back to my meditation cushion is really tough. At least that's what I like to tell myself. I just don't have the time. But if I take an honest look at my mornings, and I have written it in my notes plenty of times, what distracts me and what pulls me away, I can see some reasons why. Here's what I've observed so far. When I do find some time after all the busyness, instead of sitting on my meditation cushion, I start scrolling on my cell phone. Does that sound familiar? And I'm pretty sure I do that because I'm actually avoiding sitting alone with myself. Does that sound familiar? 1 has an easy enough fix. Don't turn the cell phone on until I've meditated or on my way to work. 2 is a little more complex and actually probably lays at the root of a lot of things that all humans have a tendency to struggle with. So I'm not going to wrestle with that in this video. I'm just glad that I may have an idea of why I struggle so much with morning meditation. I will double my effort to push through that avoidance and sit with myself in stillness and meditate. That actually sounds really good right now. As you can see, this 66 days of self-care challenge is so much more than just reaching a goal and creating some routines. I have learned a lot about myself, and I feel like a detective looking for the answers. So, are you doing the 66 days of self-care challenge? If so, please feel free to tell us all about how you're doing in the comments. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you at the end of the challenge with a final update. Until then, I bid you adieu. Bye-bye.